slight contact, but they'll want to check that front wing. If Fernando Alonso's struggling out there... Oh, there's the Ferrari! There's the Ferrari at Acqua Minerale. Destroyed on Vettel and Lance Stroll's car. We have 19 on the grid then, 1 in the pit lane. It's lights out and away we go. It is Hamilton and Verstappen. Verstappen and Hamilton wheel to wheel going into the field of the Tamburello chicane. Hamilton is forced wide and he's lost a little bit of bodywork as well. Oh, and that is Nicholas Latifi in the Williams, and he is out. Going off where Leclerc went off on the formation lap. Rejoins.
Right, that's not Mazepin's fault. That's the car recovering back onto the track. Misses 2 cars overtake him. Gasly goes through as well, and then he just whistles straight back past them.
Yeah, can't do that.
You can't do that.
Oh, and that is Mick Schumacher at the exit of the pit lane. I say he was warming his tyres up.
Oh dear.
And lost it. Racing again here at Imola, and it's a decent start for Max Verstappen, but Hamilton is right on his tail, and I wonder, is Hamilton going to have a little go if he can into the chicane? They came together on the opening lap. This time around, Hamilton is just a little too far back as Norris gets ahead of Stroll, and behind, well, no speed there for the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. Norris and Gasly really going for it here. Norris is up to 6th place. Gasly will try and fight that back, but I don't think he's going to...
Look at the lead Verstappen has now, 5.3 seconds, and flying along very nicely.
As is Lance Stroll. Those wet tyres on the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly not helping him as Stroll takes the long way round and over the curves at the chicane.
This one needs to be perfect, Mercedes, but they know that. He's very slow into the box, very steady, a little slow on the front. Oh, he's got to wait for the Alfa Romeo to pass. Giovinazzi passes. It's a scrubbed set of medium tyres. I'm not sure that was a bit slower than it should have been.
It was 4 seconds, Martin.
Yeah, the right front seemed to be a while going on, and that's released Verstappen. He was quicker in the middle sector anyway.
Oh, and sliding off the road goes the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton.
Oh,
and
Lewis.
I think he might be, unless he can find reverse, and he's kept the engine running. This is absolute disaster for Lewis Hamilton. So whilst Verstappen can get a safety car now, because that's Valtteri Bottas and George Russell who are out of this race, and they look like they've had a big coming together as well. On board with George Russell, who hits Bottas. Oh. Yes, because he gets onto the grass.
What the f was he doing? Honestly, for what? What the? Oh. Are you okay, Valtteri?
Big one. All good.
Oh, Max Verstappen, what's happened there? Just trying to light up his tyres somewhat on the entry into Ravazza. And after the red flag, we can go racing again, and Lando Norris is wasting no time whatsoever. Going off at the back, it's Yuki Tsunoda. Tsunoda, who's made up 10 places in this race, is now going to see all that good work come to an end in the space of 600 metres down to the first corner at the restart.
Somebody else has been off. He just got a little bit wide. Left rear.
it very much is what he needed to blast past that Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton is back up into the podium places.
Stroll and Pierre Gasly. Gasly's been on the radio.
So that's when you just retire the car in the garage. So box, the gearbox is getting worse. So just try to minimise your shifts and box.
To a man who's never won in Italy before and who wins the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix this afternoon, Max Verstappen. This is turning into something special, I think. Certainly for Max Verstappen. Great recovery drive from Lewis Hamilton. Wonderful drive from Lando Norris to make amends after his disappointment in qualifying yesterday. And a victorious drive from Max Verstappen. Surely not the last we'll see this year. Hamilton leads the championship by 1 point. Let's bring on round 3. I can't wait for that.
Result we want, not even to do any laps of the race. For sure, very frustrating from my side. Yeah, for sure, it's my mistake in very, very tricky conditions.
An unfortunate incident, but equally, it's been inevitable. An incident like that would occur when drivers make small moves like this, and it's the smallest of moves. But when you're going at 220 miles an hour and you're going 30 miles an hour quicker than the car ahead, it's massive.
Got close and decided to go for a move. Obviously the track is quite narrow, there's only one dry line, and he went from the outside. There was space all the time for 2 cars, but didn't make any sense, that move. He obviously lost it and hit me.
I feel like I've accomplished something, you know. I feel like I gave it everything, and we did the best we could, and definitely we did that today. So you know, I tried hanging on for P2 as well in the end. Lewis was definitely too quick for us.
It was all looking good, and Lewis went off the track, so I thought, okay, well, that's going to be easy to cruise home. But then, of course, we had the big crash with the red flag. Yeah, we had to do a restart where I almost lost it. So it just shows you that it's so tricky out there with cold tires, you know, even in the wet. It's super easy to, let's say, make a mistake with these cars.